There has been a bit of an update when it comes to the potentially rumored, speculated John Frusciante Signature Stratocaster, and something I've been covering a lot on the channel when there's been new details coming out. And today's new information actually comes thanks to GuitarWorld, who posted an article titled, "Does John Frusciante have a signature Fender Stratocaster in the works? Here's the truth." And we're going to get into this article and essentially them asking Henry, John's guitar tech, point blank about what's going on. And the part where it says here's the truth is a little interesting because I don't personally buy into it that much, if I'm being totally honest. But let's get right on into it. So essentially in the article, which I'll link in the description down below, by the way, they discuss kind of what we know up until this point, all the rumors, and they actually link my channel in one of the videos I've done covering the subject, which is really awesome, and thank you so much GuitarWorld for doing this. That's really awesome to see. And the main point here is based on all of the speculation, especially the image of Henry pushing a cart with 6 boxes that are from the Fender Mexican factory on it at one of the recent shows. They just point blank asked him, what's going on? And I'll quote exactly from the article here. It says, "After we quizzed the tech on the widely circulated image, he responded, 'I know exactly what photo you're referring to.'" So obviously he knows that people are kind of wondering what's going on with that image. And he says, "Unfortunately, it's not what everyone is hoping for, being a signature guitar. I don't have any more details to offer on that at this time." Now, the article then goes into speculating what those boxes could have meant and what's going on with that very eerily similar 62 Stratocaster replica guitar that we see John playing from time to time. Now, here's my issue with just believing that this is what's going on and taking Henry's word as the absolute truth here. If John Frusciante and Fender are in fact working on an upcoming signature model, Henry is not going to confirm it to GuitarWorld. He's just not. There's no world where a massive magazine and company like GuitarWorld reaches out to Henry, being like, "Hey, is that prototypes for a signature guitar, or what's going on there?" And he's going to confirm it to him. There is no world where that is going to happen. So if it is in fact a signature guitar that they're working on, he's not going to say that that is what it is. He's not going to just say that that's what's going on. So I have a hard time honestly just believing that this is confirmation that there is nothing in the works. But he does say that it is what everyone is hoping for, which is a really great thing, because if Henry knows, obviously John knows, and you'd think people at Fender know too, so maybe that opens some doors for a possible signature model in the future to happen. That's one great thing that could come out of all this speculation and hype and honestly desire from the fans to have a model like this, is that if there truly is nothing in the works right now, this could maybe be the spark that makes that actually happen. However, again, I don't believe that that's exactly what's going on here. He would never confirm it either way. Now, the other thing to think about here when he says, "I know exactly what photo you're referring to, and that's not what is going on with the signature guitar," maybe that's actually true. Maybe those boxes are not prototypes for a signature model. However, a signature model is still in the works. So it could be a clever workaround that Henry also provided by saying, well, that's not the prototypes. What I hauled to John afterwards were prototypes, or something like that, where he's telling the truth about this image in the boxes. But that doesn't still mean that there isn't exactly a signature Fender guitar in the works going on. That's what I'm taking from all of this, at least. I really think it's awesome that GuitarWorld reached out to Henry to try and figure out what's going on, but I just have a harder time believing that him saying that there's nothing going on, at least with that image being kind of the main part he's talking about here, I have a hard time with saying that that's exactly what's happening, and it's not going on. So only time will tell. Of course, you guys know I will update you as far as any new theories, anything new that's going on with this guitar. I will update you guys as soon as I learn. I just heard about this article a few hours ago, honestly, at the time of making this video. So I definitely wanted to touch on it for you guys, especially, to GuitarWorld actually highlighting my channel, which is always nice to see. So yeah, those boxes could have anything in them. Could be prototypes of something else, just guitars Fender wanted John to test out. Maybe he did order some custom shop Strats, and those are just made in Mexican boxes, but that doesn't make any sense as to why they'd be made in Mexico boxes for a Fender Custom Shop Strat. So we don't know exactly what's going on here, but I would not rule out completely that a signature guitar is in the works. I would not rule it out completely. I think Henry either just can't genuinely say that there's anything going on, which is very likely. You know, it's not, you can't rule that out. Or, sure, that image, there's nothing going on, but that doesn't mean that there isn't something else going on. It's just when it comes to that image. So there you guys go. Wanted just to make a quick video highlighting this. Again, thank you to GuitarWorld for touching on my channel. I really appreciate that as always. The full article will be linked in the description down below for you guys to check out. And as always, stay tuned for any more John Frusciante gear and news when it comes to his touring and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.